Good, everybody. It's 15. We got about we're gonna do 15 minutes or so. We're looking at DrawDownKing here, by the way. What is going on, everybody? Looking at 5,000. We're looking at doing 5 lots today. Right now on the E-mini S&P, just to get an idea of 5 lotters. We are officially in a trade here on the E-mini S&P under 5,000. Looking for a bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. See if we get this shit or not. It's not going to be pretty if we don't get this shit because it's going to come against us. All right, we're in at 98.25. And we don't normally do ES, but we're looking at it again. Get an idea if we're going to hold some of these areas going into close. If not, we're going to get our ass handed to us. Looking for like 50-10. So yeah, see, it's came down, already down a decent amount here. Already down $500. This may be a bad move coming in at 98.25, below the 5,000 versus on the upside of the 5,000. Your drawdown there is not looking that great. You're looking for this area to hold. This comes down against you too much, you're going to be shit out of luck here very quickly. Yeah, so yeah, you'd have to have a damn good size drawdown there. It came down to about $1,100 on a drawdown. Not an ideal selection to get into here. Should have waited for the double bands. Today it's playing on the double bands. The NQ's down like $400. 2.3%. ES only down about 1%. So we're going to keep on trying for this one. We just I don't really trade ES. Thought I'd look at it. We're at 98, down to 92, 6 points. Is crazy move with a 5 lotter here. So basically the premise is they're going to buy it into close. Maybe not. Maybe they just sell it into close here even further. That drawdown's not looking very good now, is it? No, it's not. That was not an ideal place to enter. But when I start, I got to be in a trade, and that's just how it is. I don't prep ahead of time. So we're going to see if this 92 holds us here. Yeah, it comes against you quick. Still hitting new lows on the NASDAQ right now. 17,120 should hold. And then 128. 120 and 128 on the NASDAQ. So this is definitely not an ideal situation or a trade to get into right here. Basically got to be in and out scalping it instead of trying from some end of the week bouncing, and may not get that end of the week bouncing. It should 17,120 should hold. And very well may not. We're looking to 92.5 and 120 to hold right here. ES. Your drawdown is going to get sort of large, so it's not an ideal trade by any means. Yeah, very shit. That's what happens. I don't like these big outside range days, especially down 2.4% on the NASDAQ. So it's questionable whether you'd be able to hold through all this shit here or not. They're coming in here at 92, 93. So that, yeah, it looks like they're trying to buy it back up here coming into close. So it depends on your drawdown whether you even want to do something like that. They are coming off 17, 120, 128. This is a critical area on the NASDAQ as well. You got 110, 120, 127.75. So we're going to see if I can get this. Is that full Mondo there? There we go. So that's now ES with the Mondo on it. And whether you'd want to be in a trade like this time of day, probably not, just to be honest with you. Most likely not. So we're still down about $800, $900, $700, $800. Came back up to break even. So you're really banking yourself to hold this area and come back and reclaim the 5,000. We did hold 49.80 in the overnight session and today as well. And after this, we're just going to do some complete scalping. Now we're coming into 17,110. This is a triple band area. This is incredibly important for them to hold this today on the NASDAQ. We got about 7 minutes left on the audio. So yeah, this trade very well may not have worked. I'm trying to get it to work, and depends on your drawdown there whether you've been able to do something like that or not, just to be honest with you. So there's really position sizing and things of this nature that you'd want to look at. And see exactly what kind of stuff is going to happen. Audio is going to get cut off here in a little while. I'm just not a big fan of big ranges, upside or downside, either way. We're on a very critical level here. We're back into January areas right now. So it's very critical for them to hold this going into the close here. We got a massive drop there, 17.5. So you really want this to hold going into the close. That's just a simple reason. We got this on here. So we got about 4 minutes left on this episode. I'll tell you where you're at. We're going to keep holding here into the close on this position. Like I said, the drawdown, that position sizing entry was not ideal. You want to enter down here. So hasty on the entry, but that's the way we do it here. Hasty on the entries almost always. Right? So whether your drawdown would allow you to do that or not, it's a different story. All right, so if they're going to start covering the positions here, they need to start doing it like right now. We got 350 coming in. All right, we did hold the triple band, 110, 120, 128. I'll do more analysis if that's called for, if anybody finds interest in that. But this would be the exact play I'd be looking for. Maybe even a tack up here to 50, 50, 18, 15, 20, 50, 20. So we got about 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. And I'm still holding in. Going to start doing more ES next week. And we're going to probably switch to that, just to be honest with you. The NASDAQ's just getting too much range and too much nonsense right now. And it just doesn't suit my trading style, just to be honest with you. I'm starting to get more volatility on ES. So we'll play that until it dries up and then keep practicing on the NASDAQ also. But really looking for some kind of elongated move here into the close. You could probably take your stop up here if you wanted to. And like I said, the sizing and things of this, the entry was not good. There's a lot of things that weren't ideal about this trade. We did hold the triple band on the NASDAQ. We've got to move back to 17,220 going into the close, possibly. Got about 1 minute, 36 seconds left on the audio portion. And then we're going to continue on this as well. All right, so you're looking for that breakout to happen like right there. Somewhere, anytime now. You already got that basal off of the 113, off 110, 120, 128. That was on the NASDAQ. We came in, we held these three levels. Still trying to get that push up. It's going to be too many people short crowding into the close. And where it goes, nobody knows, but they got to save it or it's going to get really, the market's just going to get demolished if they don't save it here going into close. Next week, you're talking like a 300-point drop on the ES if they don't close it above 50.10, preferably 50.18, 50.20 would be